So the plan for today is just more garden building. It's hot out today though. Tomorrow there's a heat warning here in New Brunswick for 30 to 34, 36 degrees. So we're just doing what we can, building as much as we can before it gets too hot in the day. And then I can plant my plants after this heat warning. So we have 5 𝐂𝐬𝐞𝐽 asparagus from Cornhill Nursery, and then I think there's 5, yeah, 5 in here and 5 in here. So 15 crowns altogether, which will probably take up an entire garden bed. We'll see when we get down there. Just needed to hold some hay.
The spent round bale?
Yep.
Then it might even have some fertilizer in it.
Oh, that's true. So what I'm trying to do is make some wire cages to plant our potatoes in, and then put hay like on top of them, so we can keep building up the hay pile on top, and hopefully it'll keep producing us potatoes through the hay. Do I know it's going to work? No. I've seen people do it though. And worst case scenario, if nothing grows, we live in a province that has a lot of potatoes. It would be nice to say that we've grown our own potatoes though. It's the main vegetable Rob eats. I asked him, what kind of a vegetable do you want for dinner? And he says potatoes. No, what kind of a green vegetable do you want? He's not wrong, but I would have considered that more of a starch. There. Perfect circle, sort of. I'm gonna make 2 more of these, I think. Suck is hooked on everything. Oh. Awesome. It is such a beautiful day, even though it's been raining. I did some planting last night. We got another bed built. So that's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 total. We had a little rabbit friend, I think, come in and eat half of my broccoli. So this bed was full down the middle with broccoli sprouts, and now we're left with like 10 total. So I filled in last night with some kale. And there's onions all through this bed. There's going to be onions everywhere. There's the celery bed with the bok choy. Oh, and cauliflower down the middle. And this is the bed I planted last night with kale, kohlrabi, some kind of like butter crunch lettuce, I think, and onions. These are all bunching onions. The next beds we put in, I think, is going to be these corner beds, and it's going to be for our asparagus. It'll be like a perennial bed, maybe asparagus and strawberries. I just can't believe how good these are doing. The soil here is very fertile, but it's been forest for so long that it might take a couple of seasons for basically the gardens to really take off and have their own ecosystem.
Pulling it's not the issue. Going down the hill, that's where the challenge comes in.
It's gonna be so beautiful when it's all done.
Yes.
We've got, we've got topsoil everywhere and just wildflowers and clover.
Hard to hold on to the vision because it just, things take time, but it is coming together.
We're very impatient.
I am very impatient.
We like to see things go fast, and we
With that Alberta mentality, get her done.
really
We
don't.
were just looking at this piece behind the house here into the tree line.
Yeah.
From the driveway over to there. That's more space than we had in Sherwood Park for yard.
And not including the house, but in total, right?
No, once you put the house in there, but yard space is what
Yard
we're talking
space.
about. For like the backyard and the front yard
Yeah.
and the side yard, the sides of the house combined was less. It was like half the space of this. We downgraded our house size, but we upgraded our yard size. I guess it's a worthy trade.
Mm-hmm.
Since the point is to spend more time outside than inside. We just dump it here.
Dump it right on top of those potatoes that we bought from the store to eat, and then they just sprouted. So we're planting them. Some kind of a russet potato.
You may have moved some of them. Even comes with a little bit of fertilizer in there from the chickens.
2 more loads, and then we'll do the compost.
Out of the way. We'll come back and finish this.
We'll plant our little herb garden today into these stackable trays. They're like the Canadian version of a green stalk funnel. Okay. Sage, some rosemary. I have a problem with these soil blocks. They all kind of group together and then it's hard to get them out. Oregano's next. It smells so good. So we did oregano, we need some basil. Maybe I'll do all 4 of them as basil. So my plan is to have like a little bit of a tea and herb garden up here in this little stackable vertical planter. But then down in the main garden, I'm gonna have like a whole bed, or like the ends of the gardens or whatever, for tea, for herbs, and that's gonna be like what we bulk harvest and then dry for the winter. There. All that basil. This one's going to seed. That's okay. I might put that in a flower arrangement. And then all of my lemon balm. I'm going to dehydrate so much of this for tea. I may actually pinch off some of this lemon balm. There's little growth nodes right there, similar to basil, and it'll just get bushier when you pinch it off. I may do that with all of these actually. Get some tea. This is really good even just for in your water. It's like an infused water. Oh, this is lemon basil. Oh, that smells so good. It's so sweet smelling. These ones were already cut and they're coming back again. This bed is looking really good. Swiss chard is just blowing up. The kale looks great. Ooh. I'll have to come harvest that. The celery. This whole bed needs to be weeded. Ooh, these ones are growing though. Big onion. These are cauliflower in the middle. And the bok choy is huge. But it looks like they had some bug damage. It'll still be good. Oh no! No! My one broccoli plant! Oh, something ate it. Oh, that's sad. Oh, there's one left. That one will be gone too. This whole bed was filled with like 20 broccoli. And one by one, something came and ate it. Because I don't have a fence up. I'm guessing it was that marmot again. Could have been a rabbit or a deer. Oh, there's no hoof prints. So I filled in with the peppers. Just California bell pepper. It's so sad. This one was huge. My last broccoli. Gone? It's gone. Rob doesn't care because he hates broccoli. He's like, good riddance. How far do you want this for going down that big hill?
More than that.
Okay. And if some of this gets scattered, it's not a big deal. So we're going to put topsoil up here anyway. Right?
Or I mean from Redmond to Powell? Yeah. It's all gonna get leveled anyway.
Like a
Don't mind
lizard.
it. Don't always like working in it, but I don't mind it. You set the legs down and they work as brakes.
It's too bad we didn't have the road built first.
Yeah, it would have helped.
Then we could have avoided this whole
We didn't know
steep
what we were
slope.
doing.
Go, Sheba. Oh yeah, this is Sheba. She is a Great Pyrenees. Technically a livestock guardian dog, although she hasn't really been trained as one. Good job, honey.
Watch out.
Make that look easy. Come here, Sheba.
What about this?
How you doing, girl? So Sheba is my dad's dog, and my dad is actually moving out here on Thursday. He's flying out. So my brother and his fiance drove the truck and his dog and all of his belongings out here across Canada, and my dad is going to be here in his RV. He's going to be building a little house here as well on the property, and this is his puppy. It just so happened that he got a livestock guardian dog even before we kind of knew that we were doing a farm, so it really worked out. We're going to get her trained, and maybe, you know, she'll be part of the flock. And yes, you're so sweet, aren't you? So far she's been so good around everything, the cow, the chickens, the geese. She's had some farm exposure, but not enough to call her like officially trained. Get your hose under control, Rob.
Right.